Hey, welcome to the hood. I'm sure everybody is doing a story or something on this shish. I'm not gonna say shit ish. I already cursed. I cursed in 30 seconds of that video. Anyway, after being sentenced to 5 months in jail, he has been released. The people that fought for him, they fought for him and appealed it, and that same judge let him out. It said appeal a judge. No, it's that same judge let him out. That judge made a political move in my case. In my opinion, because he did what he thought some of the people wanted, and then he took it back. I'm just saying. Just Smollett is not doing any more jail. That judge knew this was gonna happen. He knew he was gonna get flack about it. He knew it. That's why he tried to explain it and explain it in detail. And yes, he is a judge. But please remember, they're elected by the public, okay? Not saying they are biased to the public 100%, but it does have something to do with it. But um, in this case, he did. I feel like if it was anybody else, being a nonviolent crime, he would have got probation. He'd even and that would have been it. The judge wanted Jussie to go to jail, and he knew he wasn't gonna be in there for a few days. He probably told him on the back end. How we know this wasn't all a performance? How do y'all know this wasn't all a performance? He knew he was gonna feel that shit, and he put deny. Well, it don't work like that, you know. And so, um, I think he knew that it was only going to take a few days for Jussie to realize what he did and understand the extent of what he did and the extent on the other side of the law. And I'm gonna tell you, if I was ever put in that position, I'd probably be the same goddamn way. Get my ass out of jail. Damn. Because when you're used to life, you're used to a certain, you're used to life, you're used to freedom. You're not used to somebody telling you when to wake up, when to go to sleep, when to shit, when to piss, when to go play outside or shoot basketball or whatever you do, when to exercise, when to eat. You're not used to that. I'm gonna tell you how it is. My girlfriend, she just got on with the prison, and the stories that she tells me horrifies me. I am so scared of going to jail. I ain't gonna lie. She has scared the shit out of me. And I understand why. And I understand why he didn't want to be in there. But he probably would never do another day in jail. So it kind of looked like his reprimand was reversed to a certain extent. But if it was anybody else, I'm gonna say even in the real world, with no criminal history, no record, they would have just gave you first at a non-violent crime. They would have just gave you probation, and that would have been the end of it. Hey, Bird Tree. I agree. I completely agree. But I also believe he knew he wasn't gonna be in there alone. He knew he wasn't. He wanted to make an example out of him, but I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't tell the other side Jussie side, what the plan was. He wanted to put his fist, his hammer, as he called, on Jussie. And I think he did that. It don't look so good in the public because it looked like, oh, he went in jail. Y'all don't even understand. Do y'all not know that man knew what to do and say before he got in jail? It was a good possibility they was gonna put him in a protected. Well, he was already in protected custody, but he was in stricter custody when he went to that mental unit. Now, that was a form of protection. See, that's what y'all don't understand. Some people don't understand it. He was instructed to do that. And the hunger strikes and stuff like that, the jail did not the jail did not want to take on um the possibility that see, he was gonna do something in order to cause them to be liable. So if he's not eating or whatever, there's a certain protocol he should have had right away. The hunger strikes, there's a protocol for that. Okay? On the medical side, I'm just saying. So you can't allow people to starve themselves to death if they don't want that. Even in the real world, that don't happen like that. So yeah, I think this is kind of like playing out, and I saw him leave the jail. I'm glad he didn't talk to the social media or any media because at that point you need to shut up, dude, and let these people talk for you. That's what you paid them to do. Because every time you talk to them, you put your foot in your mouth. But it all could be part of this quote, quote, script. I don't know. We won't never know. But I know he ain't supposed to do another day in jail. That is long gone. He is free. He will do his time, but he's not gonna do any jail time. And a lot of people look at it like it's so unfair. And I mean, the justice system is fucked up. Yeah, it's messed up. It's messed up. There's no fairness in it. Hey, thank you. Welcome. What? So you was in jail? Wow. Oh my God. I'm about to throw up. Don't tell me that. What? Yeah, my girlfriend, she tells me some stories. She don't give me specifics on who it is or whatever, but dang, man. I don't want to go to jail. I don't. It the story, the picture that she gave me, it is absolutely inhumane. It's horrible. Like you might think you like beefed up, like you can handle you hood or whatever. Nah, man, fuck that shit. Man, be hood on the outside. Fuck that shit, cause you can't be hood. They tell you when to eat, sleep, when to go to the bathroom, when to go to recreation, when to go outside, if you can go outside. It is horrible, but that's what prison and incarceration is. So I understand that magnitude of that. And if you hadn't been in jail, you're not going to be in jail. If you can get out as he did, get out of there. But I guarantee you, he will never do another day in jail. And the judge already knew that shit. That's why he was okay. He probably was like, well, damn, I didn't expect him to submit this early, but okay, let his ass out. ultimately he didn't want, it was his decision to let him out. All he wanted was him to be incarcerated to where he didn't have a say. His family didn't have to say. At that time, that judge had to say. And if he didn't do it at that time, Justice Smollett would have never spent one day in jail. This was his time to make his mark. Okay? And he did that, okay? But he knew that she was gonna be out in a few days. He knew he couldn't handle jail. He knew that. He not dumb and stupid. He didn't say that. They kept asking him, well, can he be out on appeal? He said, no, denied, denied. But this is the very judge that actually allowed him to get out. So basically, he didn't have no choice with that because he should have been in there anyway. He wanted, this was his opportunity for Justice Smollett to pay the piper. Actually go in there. You take this lightly. I'm gonna let you know this ain't lightly. But I gotta do this. Even though I know this is extreme, I have to do it in order to show you what you're going to reduce your life to if you keep on with this behavior. The judge is very fair, very fair. And yeah, Jussie couldn't hang with that shit. He couldn't. And I don't blame him because I know I wouldn't. And it is what it is. But sometimes you get yourself in situations you can't get yourself out of it, like Jussie. You know what I'm saying? So I think the judge accomplished his job. He knew that man wasn't gonna stay in there no damn month, much less 10 days or 15 days. He knew what would happen to him, but he knew he was gonna be out before that. He just wanted, that was his opportunity to make him get locked up for a couple of days so he can see the difference from the free world and that world. And I think he accomplished his goal. We're not gonna have no more issues with Jussie Smollett. He's going to go by the book. As far as this political stuff, that's why he didn't say shit when he came out of there. Go by the book, get your ass out, and do what is expected to you on your probation. You owe nobody nothing. Do what you're supposed to do and get off of that. Even though it's 30 months, 30 months is not a lifetime. It's just a few. It's just a couple of years out your life, really. That they just gonna watch you. But I'm pretty sure you probably could pay those fines cash or half here and half there. That's not the issue. It's the fines. What the issue is you have an understanding on the magnitude of what you did, and I think they accomplished that. So I'm actually glad he out. I didn't think bro need to be in there anyway. I didn't think he can hang in there and knowing where he coming from and what prison he in or jail he in. It wasn't gonna be a good thing. So I'm glad he's out. He probably won't do another day. I hope he learned from this and don't think this is a white flag for you to do what you're doing to abuse whatever, whoever. This is a learning experience for all of us at this point. Yep. Yeah. I hear you, Stanley. He could sue, but I think he needs to leave it alone, do his time, and let that be it. He actually got a second chance on his life, including his professional life. You have a lot of people backing you, but it is what it is. If he keep fighting this, he's gonna end up his ass back in jail. I'm just saying. He needs to leave it alone. But that's him. That's my opinion. But it's what he feels is his. And we already know. See, he don't know that these people do what they want when they want. But he do have the money to pay them. So we just won't know until later. Yeah, I don't know. This is a real touchy story. I'm going to continue to follow it though. It's very interesting and intriguing to me. Um, but I also see there's a lot of political in the mix, and I know what that causes and what it brings. So, um, my thing is don't take nothing for granted and vet everybody you fuck with. That's what I would say. But anyway, I'm about to get off here. Hey, Bertree, thank you. So we out. We out the building. Thank you, ladies. I love y'all. Peace.